It's gonna be a short recap. Basically, what happened today was A plus. Like the last 2 days have been so A plus, and why have I said that? Yesterday, I recapped that we had this inversion fair value gap, and once you ever see price inverse like inverse price like this forming this way, especially on the 4 hour time frame, what does it tell you? Tell you price wants to go lower. And how did I know that? Well, even if I didn't know inverse fair value gaps and all that shit, we closed below opening price, and we took out this high, which is a CRT, which is CRT. So what did they expect? I expected price to at least come and take this low, but look at how much we expanded. We didn't even have a chance to like rebalance because we've been just popping, and that's how it's just been. So yeah, and then we were thankfully we were not inside this fair value gap in the moment, because if we were reacting off this fair value gap, and we were just reacting off this one, it would be tricky on price, because now we don't know where price is gonna go, lower or higher. But how did I know price is gonna go higher? Let me break it down. So coming to the 4 hour time frame, if I could replay, I'd show you that this is the candle I was looking at. This candle hadn't been printed yet, and this candle was the body was below these lows, you know. So let me just do this so I can come back. So just imagine this candle was below these lows, the body. So I said to myself, of course, because I wasn't talking to anyone, that if we do close above this low, I'm expecting price to go higher and take out Asia highs. Why? This looks like a New York reversal time, daily, uh, daily profile. How did I know that? If I came to the 15 minute, I saw that Asia highs were resting. This looks like London highs are also resting, and Asia highs were just taken out, like, you know, by this candle. So I was like, okay, I've taken out Asia lows. We have resting liquidity up here, and we're inside bullish fair value gaps on the left, as you can see this whole imbalance. So I said, if we continue dumping with open, I'm expecting price to come back, to come low and take out some sort of liquidity. And the only sort of liquidity that was on the higher time frame was this liquidity, these two liquidities pulls. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna take any trades until we take those lows. So I said, okay, let me see what the market does when it opens. Because at first I woke up at, well, I took a nap, and then I woke up for the 8:30 news. And this 8:30 news is bullshit. Like there was no entry at all, and just it just didn't look clean. Because on the 1 minute time frame, it doesn't even look like if I can look for it. It doesn't. It's this candle. It doesn't even look like like a news candle. I mean, it does look like a news candle because of the volume, but the way Doji teaches it is, so the wicks are supposed to be longer, so this should be longer, and this should be long, and the body should be shorter. You get? I'm just gonna delete that so I can delete everything at once. So yeah, I woke up, I saw this, and yeah, possibly could even have taken this, but I woke up, I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm not taking this. We closed below too low, but that's not really what's it called? It's not really a problem for me, because I could have re-entered in a retest like I entered today. So I could have entered on a retest and caught this beautiful trade. But judging from previous um, news scandals and news targets from last week, oh my days, trash. So yeah, this could have been a trade, but I just decided to go back to sleep, because I didn't want the low probability trades because of the volume and stuff. So I woke up at open was like here, I think. The open was here, it formed this big Judas swing to the low, so I'm like, okay, if we get an inverse of this, we can go lower. But we didn't get an inverse, we continued dumping, and then that's when I realized, okay, I've taken out Asia lows. So I was like, okay, let me look for a New York reversal. And that's why I found this fair value gap. We inversed, but I was too late. So I was like, okay, let me take the next retrace. And my entry could have been better. I could have put my entry like exactly at the IAFEG, but I was late again. I didn't want the trade to go without, because this was so good. So I decided to just enter on this candle. So I entered there, I put my stops like kind of here, and then this candle kind of scared me, but because we came and this candle hadn't put this wick at the time, so I was like, okay, yeah, this looks good, we'll just expand. So once it wicked down again, I was getting kind of scared, but that's what happens when you put risk on the table. So yeah, we found this big imbalance, like so crazy, and then I was like, okay, that's nice. We found this protected low because we took out this low inside this fair value gap, because I knew we expanded and then we started chopping over here. Price didn't really know where it was gonna go. Then it came down and came down again, took out this low. So now this is the protected low. I wanted to see this not get swept. If this got swept, then now I'm expecting price to go lower and not take out these highs for some type of reason. And as you can see, my entry was almost perfect because my setup was almost perfect because we now are really chopping here. So we could decide to go higher and take out some sort of buy side liquidity again. I've already taken out so much buy side, so I think price is gonna rebalance. And then if we're bullish, we'll probably, I don't think anyone will trade because now we're inside two fair value gaps. So I'd wanna see price come back and take out these fair value gaps before tomorrow. Or if you know bad luck tomorrow, we're probably here or here. I'll just take this as a bearish confidence, because we're kind of rebalancing into this range. So if we come up here and then we start chopping and then New York opens and we start dumping and form an IFVG, I'm gonna take that IFVG to the downside, especially since if I've taken a buy side. But that's not the case for now, because now I'm just gonna focus on this trade. And this was A plus, and this was also A plus. So yeah, I'm really happy that prices are starting to clear up. Price actions are starting to clear up, especially since last week and the week before and everything else. It's just been so shitty and so so trash, and just makes you like feel like you don't want to do this anymore. So yeah, my break even was initially I want to put my break even here, but I was like, okay, let me just to be on the safe side. Even though we have Asia highs, I can re-enter on some retracement to this 50% zone. And I was like, okay. And the reason I didn't take this trade was mainly because I was already in a position. I was already up on the position. I didn't want to jinx myself. Plus, when we wicked this and we continued wicking it, that's not high probability because this is basically a bearish order block. So I'd want to see the price, first push through, and when price push through, this is a change to the delivery, and we can see that happened with this inverse. So this is the inverse I would have taken, and I wouldn't have taken this inverse. I would have taken this change set to delivery. Once we got the change set to delivery, now I know price is gonna go higher. Now it's confirmed that we're gonna go higher. I already know price is gonna go higher, but I'm not gonna gamble on this specific inverse when we're already in a trade that's so low down here. Why would I jinx myself and then price decides to come and take me out on break even and also take me out on this position? Because I've already taken out some of my positions, so I'm already up. So if I decide to enter again and price goes back to my break even and then it hits my break even and I'm already in a trade and another one, then that means I'm gonna have to show for all of that drawdown. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that's not a probability. So I said on my Discord, and I'm gonna pull it up in a bit, that if we do get this inverse, I'm not gonna take it because it's not really clear to me and it's not really what I'd wanna see, and especially since I've already taken a trade. So I'm not trying to pass the account today. I'm trying to build the capital, so I have 5,000, like, so that I'm back to break even, so I can start risking more. So I said, okay, let's first get a change set to delivery. I said that to myself. I didn't post that on my Discord, and we wicked so many times, kept pushing lower. I know this is like a 2 minutes, so this probably got respected, but this BPR was holding perfectly, and I wanted this to continue holding. This was also here to support price, but I don't want to see price take out this low, since we do have this protected low. So I'm expecting this to be also protected, since we're also pushing higher. So what I could see price do now is reverse. So we could form probably an IFVG here, reverse, and take out this trend and liquidity. So now this is not protected anymore, unless we're bullish. So if we're truly bullish, we could come rebalance to the 50% mark. So right now we're putting a new range. So this is the new 50% mark. So this is the new 50% mark from this external high to this external low. You could even put this maybe even to this low, and you could say this is a 50% mark. So I don't see price maybe take out this low and then go higher. but at the end of the day I want to see this protected low stay, you know, stay. So I could take this retracement back down, but I'm not gonna take a trade because that's silly. I'm already up 2% on the account. Like, I'm not saying 2% up on the account, but I'm already 2% up on the day. So that means I've made $100 from, you know, basically zero. So yeah, with this will work. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but this should work. And we also had PO3 here. We accumulated, manipulated, and we dispersed. We didn't take out this low. This was this low. So if you're entering a PO3 setup, you look at this inverse and maybe take this inverse, or you could wait for the chain set to delivery and take this chain set to delivery. So you could maybe enter somewhere like here, and you put your stops below this low, and then you go for 2RR. But the thing about this PO3 is it's not really like, how can I say it? It's not really high probability because already taken out so much high, like already taken out so much buy side, or even taken out, you know, previous day high and all that. So yeah, maybe you could say, okay, now yeah, I'll just take this because that's my model and break even. So if price goes down, break even. You could say that, or you could have just aimed for Asia highs, even though it's actually a good RR. It's somewhat, you know, 1RR, and at the end of the day, 1RR is good. So what was I saying? This chain set to delivery. Yeah, take this chain set to delivery, put your break even immediately this markets. Or you could just wait for the full move and gamble this whole move. So I don't really know what you'll have done there because I didn't take that. And boom, we didn't get this trade. This would have been a loss. That's why I'm saying, well, like if you miss the big opportunity trades, don't expect price to immediately disperse, especially since I'm not really chopped around here much. So I want to see price continue chopping, maybe until 11 a.m. macro. You know, 11 a.m. because the macros already started. So maybe until 11 a.m. Maybe take out these highs and then go low. But yeah, I don't really care about that right now because I've already taken this trade. So let me just break it down even further. So because I've been yapping too much. So we got this inverse. I entered on the retracement and I put my break even almost immediately after I saw this big, you know, big push up. So this protected low get put in. So I trimmed my position here, and as you can see, we started chopping over here, and out of nowhere, this freaking hill thing hit my TP. And keep in mind, I should be up even way more because, you know, I don't know how to use limit orders and those things. So I thought if I put a sell limit over here and I'm already in a buy, I'm already in a long, and that means this sell limit will cancel some of my position, which is not the case. It entered me into a position and took out like, I don't know, like $10. And $10 might not be a lot, but to me it is because that $10 is like 0.1%, which is somewhat significant in my case because I'm down bad right now, like hella down bad. So yeah, this, what's it called? TP1 was hit. I moved 0.0 because I was in one lot size. I moved 0.04, and then we came up here. I removed another point, I think 0.3. So I was left with like 0.2, and then boom, traded all the way to new highs. And I knew this was gonna work because we were expecting all bullish, whatever. We were expecting this PPI possibly on the 2 minute as well. I'm pretty sure, and we were disrespecting all types of bearish, you know, confluences like this. So I knew we were gonna push higher. So yeah, it's really A+, and these things are the ones that just stand out to you. And I was gonna join some other guys like call so I can see the real time data, but I knew if I did, those unprofitable guys will mess me up and I'll just be, you know, messing myself up. So yeah, if this continues to trade higher, then this is a good sign to see tomorrow bullish, because we're respecting, well, from this high, you know, you could even say from here. So yeah, we're expecting this 50% zone. So if we continue pushing higher, then we could say, you know, push higher, push higher, push higher. But yeah, if you got tracked here, you know, if you got tracked here for this short, just give up on trading. You know, it's not for you. Because how did you miss this 163 point move? 163 freaking ticks, bro. How did you miss a 163 tick move? Literally, if I pull this, where is it? How did you miss this move? And then you expect and then you expect to get on another 163 move to the downside, targeting this channel liquidity, you know, like just give up at that point. But yeah, I can't really say much about this. It's really A plus apart from this chop. But this chop was, it was there to fake out guys thinking, oh, this is a short. You know, this was holding, so it came down. People retested this, so people are like, okay, they made for another confluence, and then it retested it again. So people are like, oh, it's a short position, short. So everyone was shorting here. Like you can see everyone was shorting here. They came, they shorted, and then they shorted. Is that even a word? I don't even know. But anyways, they got wrecked here, moved them out of their position, found an imbalance, pushed higher, and yeah, targeted Asia highs. Asia highs was the main draw on liquidity. We even had kind of equal highs here, equal highs, even on ES, equal highs. So it's just brilliant, you know. It's just brilliant. Like, look at this range. We formed a external high, formed external low, broke that external low with confluence inside a fair value gap, pushed higher almost immediately, formed this V shape. So almost like everything was ticked on this thing except SMTs, because we didn't have SMTs here. But everything else was ticked. We had momentum, V shape, we had inverse fair value gap, we were in discount, we had a good draw on liquidity, and yeah, what else do you need, bro? Higher time frame bias was aligned. Everything was here, it was in place. So now let me drop down to my Discord, then let me show you what I posted. So for reference, 430 is for reference 17:03 is 5 p.m. for my time, but for New York time it's it's 10 a.m. So here was the trade. I've already been inside. I was in this trade. Yeah, I basically said if it doesn't get more A plus than this, and it's true, it doesn't get more A plus. We can see all this momentum. It doesn't get more A plus. I said, boom, full TP hit. I mean, what can I say? PO was marvelous. Yeah, PO was marvelous today. Let's see if Dodgy got. Let's see if he got cooked here, bro. Was at a funeral this morning. I hope everyone took these targets as subjective. I was bullish today, so I would still be holding a runner here. So yeah, this was the same trade I took, as you can see, but this was on the 5 minute. No, it's not the same trade. I took a trade when I was down here. This was like, I think this was an intermediate high, and then Asia highs was here. Went on Twitter for 2 seconds and got 2 seconds and got a ton of notifications of people taking this. You all make me so more proud than anyone. Real, bro. IFGs are back, bro. This was so clear. So clear, bro. Everyone took it. Reliable, dodgy. This is how you know you're on the right path to profitability, bro. Look at all these unprofitable guys. I know they didn't take that trade. Sucks to them. But anyways, this is like a trading group with my friends. So I basically give them free signals, and I don't know how they're not profitable yet. Okay. Yeah, this was yesterday. Yesterday we had my TP was here, and price expanded like this. And as you can see, you see these lines. These were predicted TP hits. Like these were predicted areas where I knew where I was expecting price to go and tap into these and sweep them and go higher, or completely break through. And you can see this final line was a low, so low, and you can see it almost instantly. Like we tapped it and then we reversed. So imagine if I held that. And to be fair, if I was up $200 and I entered on a small position, I would have held until here. But since I'm down bad and I want to build the account slowly by slowly, I took this 2-hour trade. But this was like a maybe 16-hour trade or something like that. Doesn't get more plus than this. I said, if you're in this, I recommend you to hold till Asia highs or trail your stop loss if you want. Me personally, I've kept my stop loss right below the imbalance, and holding till Asia highs, it doesn't get more textbook than this. When I get to a retracement, so I move my stop loss to break even in case we manipulate to the liquidity lows right above my entry. I said possible re-entry, but I will not re-enter because I'm already in a position. If I hadn't taken a trade up to now, I would have entered on this. And yeah, I would have entered on this, but the thing is, I would have been wrecked. So it's good I didn't enter. I ended up getting wrecked. I figured. Yep. Boom for TTPH. So yeah, can't really say much about that. And yeah, if I continue stacking wins like this, I'm sure to pass the account. And I know I will. I just need to keep focusing on the end goal and de-risking and increasing my risk whenever possible. But for now, my risk still stays the same. I'm only risking $20 per trade or lower, or $30 and lower. Tomorrow, since it's Friday, I don't expect much. But let's see if we have any news tomorrow to see if we can push higher tomorrow as well. As you can see, we have price core PCE price index. So maybe I'll wake up and take this 3 p.m. and see this 3:30 p.m. But price action has been so good. So if we do have a good bias, I might take that trade. But if we don't have a good bias, or if we do have a good bias but price is chopping around too much, I'll just wait for New York Open and take that New York Open trade to the, in case we haven't taken those lows or highs. So yeah, that's a good trade today. So much I can really say. Let me journal and then I dip, because I have somewhere to be. So today is Thursday, 27, 2025. NDX long win. My first. Oh my days. Can't believe I'm saying this, bro. This is my first $100 trade since the first trade I took. Yikes. Oh yeah, I forgot to yeah, as you remember, I said I put a sell limit here, and I didn't know it would enter me in a position to the downside, so it did. So I had to exit that real quick, which resulted in a $10 loss. So yeah, I have to change this to $10. It's exactly this, and then here 103.83 plus. This lasted maybe 10 seconds, bro. 10 seconds. This trade took hella long, bro. But patience is key at the end of the day. So we entered 46, 37. Okay, let me do that math real quick. $51 minutes, almost an hour. My God. 51 minutes. Trade number 50. Trade number 50. Even just hearing that makes me feel so disgraced about myself. So I don't really know what this is. Let me just estimate. So maybe like $10.79. 0.30, something like that. 0.10, I don't know. Okay, it's 2.93. This is a loss. This is a win. This is a long. This is a short. NDX. Let me just copy this. Alright, boom. So yeah, that's that. Good day. If you still continue trading, I don't know if you wanna be profitable or you wanna be a gambler or something like that, but I'm done for the day. So yeah, hope you guys get profitable with me in my journey, and hope you guys succeed in trading and have a good trading day, trading week ahead, closing week tomorrow. Please don't over trade tomorrow. Please don't over risk tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. It's not really most probable day, and if we don't get a setup, we don't get a setup. If we get a setup, we get a setup. But for tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow will come and tomorrow will present its new opportunities. But I really see that the PA is clearing up, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing forward and see how this turns out. So let me just open YouTube and peace out.